YouTube, what's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy, the Tennessee Kid, coming at you again. We're gonna be on a little posting marathon for quite a little while. I'm trying to get my content built up, so I'm gonna be posting a lot of videos. So y'all just hit that like, share, and subscribe if you like what you see. If you don't, hey, still share it. Talk shit, whatever you want to do. Just give me some views. You feel me? Anyways. And yes, I'm old. I'm 34. I'm an old head, so I don't roll big blunts, man. You know what I'm saying? There's probably .5 in here. Maybe not even that, .4. But, yo, it's blueberry headband and strawberry cough mixed together. Premium shit. So, in the words of my man George Carlin, once you're high, you're high. You can only be so high. So stop smoking all your weed. But anyways, that's not why we're here today. While we're here today, I'm going to go ahead and review 1090 Jake. Like a full review. I'm going to start from when I first saw him until now. So let's just jump right into it. Of course, like everyone else that's watching this, I ran into 1090 Jake on Death's channel. And how I got on Death's channel, I just was on YouTube randomly watching shit one day, and his stuff came up in my homepage, so I clicked on it, and everybody loves Death's channel, so of course I got intrigued and started watching it. Well, soon after, 1090 got interviewed, right? First thing you notice about the cat, he can tell a story. He can paint the picture, so to speak, you know what I'm saying? Like a good music artist can. So, off top, you're intrigued by his story because of his storytelling abilities, you feel me? So, I listened, and he had a great story, man. Like, a lot of people think that he is continuing to glorify the gang life, and he's not really a channel that's for people trying to change their life, but I couldn't disagree more. Like, do I think he's still whatever? That's not my problem, or that's not none of my business what he's doing in his real life. What is what is on his channel, So what I see, anyways, I'm not saying what it is, but this is what I see when I watch it. He feels like the only way that he can relate and pull some of these people out of the fire is to be there with them. And I agree with that, you know what I'm saying? To be a leader sometimes, it requires you to be in the trenches, and that's just what it is. Now, I don't think he's in the trenches fully. I don't think he's breaking the law anymore, because I think he's smarter than that, and he sees his future, so he's not going to mess that up. But, when he starts telling his stories and stuff, it sounds, sometimes it can sound like he's, hyping it, but, you got to think he lived this life, and if it wasn't for the life that he lived, he wouldn't be where he's at. So he probably don't regret shit. I mean, apart from some life choices, of course, but I'm just saying, like, what you are makes you who you are today. What you went through makes you what you are. So he wouldn't be here if he didn't have that experience. And I feel like a lot of these cats, man, they didn't come from the best homes, I did. I came from a good home. So don't get it twisted. I'm not acting like I'm shit, okay? I was a piece of shit junkie that lied, stole, and cheat from everybody I knew to get what I wanted. And I put myself in those homeless shelters. I put myself in those projects. Every place I'm telling you and all the stories I'm telling you, I did that to myself. My family raised me right. I didn't listen. So I just wanted to clear that up. But anyways, I think a lot of these cats don't come from such good homes. He said so himself, like I'm sure his aunt is a good lady and she raised him right, but still not having that structure, I don't think some of these cats, they don't get it until they go to the pen. So that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, I feel like he became a man in that sumbitch, so like that's just what it is, so in that, when he's telling these stories and he sounds so desensitized to it, it's because he is. Like, I was desensitized to a lot of stuff because of running around in the streets, seeing pregnant women shooting up and all kinds of crazy stuff like that. I mean, I literally saw one of my homeboys selling dope one time. You know, I'm hanging with him, buying his dope, really. But he was kind of my friend. That guy really legit was my friend. But I saw him sell some dope one time and literally hold the baby. So this girl who had this baby with her and was pregnant could shoot up. And that was like one of a defining moment in my life when I really thought about, man, I gotta get out of this life, man. Where am I going? Back to 1090. Sorry, I'm rambling. I'm trying to stay on topic. Bear with me. So he's desensitized to all this stuff. So his stories come off a bit much because, man, that shit was probably hardcore, you know, from what he's said and the stories he's told, and no one from that area has ever discredited him. So obviously it's the truth. You know, anybody, the other channels can say what they want, but it's obvious the man's telling the truth. You know what I mean? I don't feel like Goo or any of those other cats that he speaks of, Bimba, all those dudes, if he was just a white boy crash dummy, man, they'd be laughing at him right now. They might try to use him for the YouTube money, so you could argue that point, but it wouldn't be the love like he's getting shown from them, and the respect that's still there. Like, it's obvious. Real recognizes real. Anybody watching this that is real, that's all that needs to be said. I really could stop the video after that. But for the rest of y'all, I'm gonna have to finish. No, I'm just playing. Anyways, so, you know, from when his channel first started, it was always good. You know, he was trying to find his way of how he was wanting to run his channel. How can he stand apart? And that's where I feel like he really separated himself, the way he went and did that tattoo video and, you know, got interviewed by that psychologist prison lady, or interviewed her rather. And just a couple of other of his videos, you can really tell that, like, he really tried to set himself apart. Like, that was his way of being like, man, I'm not just a channel like Death's, which we love Death's channel, but there can only be one of those, you know, so they got to set themselves apart. And he did a good job, I feel like, in every video, man. I've watched literally every single video. Oh, I'm a fanboy. Anyways, I've watched every single video of that cat because it's entertaining. It doesn't bore me. Like, I'm just like all of you guys. I mean, if it's boring, I change it. I mean, there's been a few interviews and stuff on other channels that, like, 10 minutes in, I'm like, man, I can't do this. I got to go find something else. But every time a 1090 comes on, I'm watching it all the way through. You know what I mean? Even going back and watching again sometimes. So, overall, man, like, each video, you can see the progression of, like, he's becoming damn near a journalist. The way he presents his case, or have you know what I'm saying, or presents whatever he's talking about in that video that day. Like, the way he does it and articulates it, it's very, very well done. And you can tell, you know, he may be a whatever he's repping, you know. I'm not trying to get into none of that shit. I got no disrespect for none of that stuff, you know. Shout out to anybody, whatever, you know, no disrespect to none of that. Nobody's set, nothing. I'm not getting involved in that. But, like, whatever he's doing a good job, and he's trying to even though he might be representing something still, like, at the end of the day, he's still doing what he's saying he's doing. He's trying to shed light on the corruption in the Florida prison system, and the man's doing a damn good job. Simple as that. I mean, you know, I will say, the other night when he got on that live and was mad and shit, I feel like, you know, that may not have been the best way to handle that. But at the same time, I feel him. Like, you can only take so much before you're going to vent a little bit. So, you know, for somebody doing that, I'll say he did an okay job at not getting too out of character. But, you know, word of the wise, you know, if it was me, I probably wouldn't do another one like that, you know, especially with Death. Like, I mean, I feel what he was saying about Death. I really do. Like, you know, the way he kind of felt betrayed by him putting milk on there or whatever. But at the same time, Death is a channel, and he's, you know, whether or not he did that, you know, I feel like he probably should have just done that in private. But it is what it is, man. Hey, I'm probably going to do some stuff on here that I shouldn't, and I'm going to regret. So I'm not trying to act like I have all the answers. Hindsight's 20/20, you know. But other than that, like I said, overall, 1090 seems real as can be to me. And for, you know, K-Frog, Pino, all those cats, even when Pino initially kind of got smart with about 1090 in his initial interview. You know, they got it cleared up. 1090 talked to the cat like a man. I mean, you got to respect that, man. Anybody who was hating on that is just a boy, just a little boy, you know. Sorry, hold on just a second. But nah, I got to give him props, man, for real. Do I think he could steer a little bit away from certain things? Maybe. But again, it's his channel, man. He gonna do what he's gonna do, and he's doing a good job. It's working. It's working, right? His subs aren't going down in the paint. They're not going down. I heard you say that the other day. And just because you said it, I went and checked right then. And not only did they not go down, they went up. So stop, bro. Stop. Let it go, man. Find something else to troll about. Like, I even gave you a chance. I cussed you out when I first commented with you, and then you did some video that I found mildly entertaining, and I told you, I put it in your comments. I said, I finally subbed to you, mother effer, and trying to show, you know, even though I don't even like you, bro, I was still trying to give you a chance because I found that one video mildly entertaining. But now it's just like, God, bro, just let it go, man. You gotta have fresh material. And then coming at Big Lance? Come on, man. You don't want those problems. Big Lance out the yard will knock your ass out, boy. You know it, man. Dang. You got some balls on you, man. I'll give you that. You got some balls, bro. I didn't mean to even talk about you right now, but there it is. I guess I did. I couldn't help myself. So, anyways, back to 1090. Salute to my dude. Keep your channel growing, bro. Don't let these little haters stop you, man, for real, because they ain't doing none of making you famous. You already know this, you know, but just know there's a bunch of us out there that got your back and got all the real ones, you know what I'm saying? So when we see some trolling stuff in the comments, we gonna flame, you know? That's it. So don't even worry about it. We got it. Till my channel gets big, and then I'm gonna be Hollywood and not do it. I'm just playing. Now, we can only hope. Anyways, yo. Conclusion, 1090, I salute you, bro. Keep doing your channel. You're doing a good job. You are you're the reporter of the prison YouTube channels. Ain't nobody messing with you on the journalism skills, man. Not one channel, not one. So you got that going, man. I would really go with that, bro. I'm sure you already know where you're gonna go. But anyway, salute to you, man. It's a Tennessee kid in the honor of 1090. Rocking with y'all like you rocking with me. I hope that wasn't no gang shit. If it was, I didn't mean to be. Peace.